So hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple slideshow in JavaScript without using any jQuery or framework. So let's get started. To get started, you have to just open your HTML file. I already opened .index.html file. Type just basic HTML. So let's do that. HTML head tag, then title tag. Let's give a title. Our slide will be of cars, so we can say car slides. Yeah, this will work. Now let's add a body tag. Now let's add an img tag. I added img tag. As you know, it's are basically sets of images, right? So we will need images. And last, we will add a script tag to link JavaScript file with HTML. src. Now let's create a JavaScript file. So I will name script and extension should be .js, right? Finally, our JavaScript file is created. Script.js. Now our HTML is ready. Now we have to just add an alternative text. I will add slides, yeah, and let's add an ID img slide. So now you will thinking that why I not added src attribute. We will add src attribute in JavaScript dynamically, right? Let's go to our main point, which is our JavaScript. Let's jump to it. Now we will add couple of options here. First, we will add time. So let's add time. That time is equal to 3000. So as you know, in slides, there is some difference in time interval, like so some second next slide will come. So here 3000 mean 3000 millisecond, which is equal to 3 seconds, right? Now we will add an empty array of slides. Images is equal to square bracket, which is empty array. We will add images in this array. Now let's an initial point for starting point of the slides. Just light I is equal to 0. We'll add our these three images this array, right? In this images array. To do this, we have to just type images, then square bracket, and in this square bracket we have to tell which index. So as you know, arrays are zero index based. So we can say 0 as we have to start with 0, not 1. And what is the photo name? I already showed all the photos in img folder. So I can say img slash photo 1.jpg, right? Now same thing two more times. Images 1 is equal to img slash photo 2.jpg. Same with third image. Images 2. Now img photo it is photo right, it is photo 3.jpg. Now I will add a comment so you can understand more. Basically it is an image list and this is the starting point. I am adding comment so you can understand more. Starting point. Now we will add a function to change the image, right? So let's add a function to change spelling mistake to add a function we have to use function keyword. So now the name of the function, I will give name change slide. Perfect. Close the braces. Now as you know that this img tag we added img slide, right? Now why we added img slide id? To grab this img tag in JavaScript. So we can do this by document.getElement by id, document.getElement by id. Now name of our id, name is img slide. So you can just copy it and paste. Don't worry, I will provide the link to description of the codes and all the images so you can refer to it. Now we want to set src attribute because we not set it src attribute in our HTML file. So we can do this by src is equal to images. Now which index? We cannot say 0 or 1. We can say I because we have an initial point I, right? Currently it is 0. Now let's add an if else statement. If I is less than images dot length and minus 1. So if this condition is true, means images dot length is greater than the I plus plus. Now what I plus plus? So basically I plus plus will increment I by 1. For example, if this statement is true, then this 0 will become 1, again then 2 and 3 and so on, right? If this statement is not true, then sorry, I forget to add a curly braces here. Is not true, then we want that I is equal to 0. Simple. If else statement is completed, now we want that this function should be called after some second. We set it our second with 3 seconds, right? So we want that this function occur after every 3 seconds. So we can do this by using set timer function. So set time out, which function we want to call? This one, change slide. So you can say change slide, and after how much second we want this time, right? We can simply say also at 3000, but using variable is more convenient. Now our function is ready. Now we want to call this function. We can call it by adding a event listener. Event listener. We want listen to this event when document dot add event listener DOM content loaded. Page is loaded completely, then call this function, change slide function. We have only one function in this our code, which is change slide. So we want to call this change slide function when DOM content is loaded fully. Now our code is completely ready. Save, then refresh. You can see slide is working. It is changing. There is a problem that the size is too large. We can simply solve this problem by using CSS. I already created style.css file. Let's open it. Now we will add a basic CSS. For example, body margin is equal to 0px, because as you can see there is a margin and we want to remove that, and padding is equal to 0px, and box sizing border box. Now I want to add a height and width for img. Can do that by width is equal to 100%, and height we want 100 vh. Now it should work fine. Let's do it. What's the problem? Oh, I forgot to add this CSS file in our HTML file. So just add link style.css. Now I will reload the page. Now this is working. This is better than before. Now if you want to decrease the time or increase the time, you can do that simply by changing the time here. So for example, I want that this slide should change after every 1 second. So if I change 3 to 1, then I reload. Now you will see that slide is changing after every 1 second, right? Now if you want to add one more image, you can do that same like this above image list, images. Now as you know, the zero index, first index, second index is already filled. So now we have to use third index. So img slash photo 4.jpg. And where is photo 4.jpg? I already saved photo 4.jpg. Yeah, this one. Now this will our add in our slide. Now let's refresh the page. Now you can see this is our new image, right? So finally we developed a slideshow in JavaScript from scratch, and I hope you learned how to make a slideshow in JavaScript. And if you like this video, so please give me a kind support by just clicking on this like button and subscribing this channel so you can get future updates of my videos, and of course share and comment. If you have any query, you can write in comment box below. Thank you so much for watching video. See you next video. Has peace.